Gridiron Lights, sponsored by Memphis Bottlers, Pepsi-Cola, Central Methodist University, and ScoreStream.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Gridiron Lights. Crooksville lost to Chillicothe 49-6. The home team was dominant on defense as they only allowed the Tigers 6 net yards rushing on the night. The lone Crooksville touchdown came as Paxton Dempsey found Matt Williams for a 47-yard touchdown.
The stadium is complete, and that means it's time for football. Ottumwa brought in Newton for its first ever game in the new Schaefer Stadium. Just about everything in order, but the bleachers, fans getting some sideline seats. Newton scored twice in the first half. This a pass from Garrett Sturts to Trevor Ergenbright. Ottumwa down 14-0. On the ensuing drive, Addison Corum to pass, and he finds Caleb Barnt. He shakes one tackle, avoids 2 more, and gets a shifty 10 yards for a first down. But the drive does stall, and on the punt, a low snap. Sam Yabe collects it and then runs for his life. He gets around the edge, but then gets taken down. But is it enough for the first down? It is. The Bulldogs get new life, but only for 3 more plays and punt. Anyway, Newton with the ball before the half, and Eli McDaniel is there, and he blasts the quarterback there to get the end of the half sack. Ottumwa does get a late 84-yard touchdown from Addison Corum to Jaquan Bridges, but Ottumwa falls 42-7.
Schuyler County was looking to even its record up to 1-1 as they hosted Harrisburg. Schuyler County in maroon. Is a bad snap, but a good decision by Riley Veach, who picks it up, and he would complete the pass to keep the drive moving. The Schuyler County defense came to play. Great sack by senior Ethan Lawrence, number 77, gets it done. Strange play here. The ball is kicked. The official told me that as long as the ball doesn't cross the line of scrimmage, it's a live ball. So Cade Combs, the guy who kicked the ball, picks it up, and he will take it all the way down to the 1-yard line. Harrisburg would score 1 play later. Harrisburg went trips right all night long. Cody Carl will make the catch and score. That made it 14-0 in favor of the visitors. The home team didn't quit. They would play some D. Riley Veach reads the quarterback's eyes, and he takes it down to the 27-yard line. That's where number 2 would pick up the first down as he has wheels as the Rams were moving it. 4 plays later, the senior would score. Schuyler County comes back to win it 24-20.
After starting the season a week early, Pekin is at Sigourney Keota for this year's Backyard Brawl. The Cobras have won the last 2 contests. However, Pekin's last 2 wins in the series came in Sigourney. Pekin already with a 7-0 lead early in the second. Caleb Comstock lobs one up to Chandler Eckley. He leaps over the defender for the catch and easily runs in for the TD. That's a 69-yard connection, and Pekin with a 14-0 lead after the PAT. 3 minutes later in the second, first play of the drive, from inside the 5-yard line, Carson Crawford finds a hole, makes a man miss, and is gone about 95 yards to the end zone, and the Cobras finally get on the board. But Pekin would not flinch. Its next possession, Monaco Ricana takes the ball around the edge on the far side and skates by would-be tacklers, and he's into the end zone. The Panthers back up by 1 score. The final in this one, Pekin goes on to win 37-13.
Next up, it's a pair of high-powered offenses as Scotland County hosted Fayette. Scotland County in blue, the Tigers will lose a couple of yards as Will Fromm gets taken down. Hey, no problem. He would get them back a couple of plays later on the quarterback draw. The junior quarterback can run the ball. Check it out here. He cuts it back inside for a gain of 8 yards on the play. However, things would stall on the drive as the pass is intercepted by Jace Udy. Fayette wins it 18-15.
Let's head over to Eldon, where a non-district game between 2 teams that know each other well, Cardinal hosts Van Buren. We picked this one up late into the first quarter. The defenses were strong early. Trey Albert back to pass for Cardinal, but he is picked off by a kneeling Greg Wenke, and Van Buren takes the ball over. The Warriors had a TD, but one of the many flags in the half called it back. Wenke gets the 5 yards back. However, on the next play, he is able to run, avoiding some defenders, and he gets around for the first down, and that would take us into the second quarter. Wenke back to pass here again. No one open, so he keeps it himself, and then goes around the edge, and he's looking for the corner. He's met by a defender, but the call is a touchdown. And that means Van Buren breaks the scoreless tie and goes for 2, and they have an 8-0 lead. On the kickoff, Trey Albert is able to collect a low bouncing kick, and then he gets some good blocks, avoids a tackler of his own, and then is able to drag a couple extra yards all the way to the 41-yard line of Van Buren, but that drive would end up stalling as well. Van Buren goes on to win 24-12.
In NFL preseason play tonight, the Chiefs lost to the Seahawks by the score of 26-13. We will have more sports coming up. First, let's check out the scoreboard, sponsored by ScoreStream.